But you've been hit by a smooth criminal. That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson records. Well, yeah, one of my favorite Michael Jackson records and videos. Um, and so when I saw the recommendation for this, I was a little hesitant. Because I'm like, okay, is this a cover? Is this a parody? Like, Alien Ant Farm Smooth Criminal. And it's a legit cover, at least from what I saw. Now, usually I do song research after. But this is one of those situations where I'm like, I think I want to go ahead and do it now. I want to do it now and kind of get everything in my mind. All right. So first, Alien Ant Farm is an American rock band formed in Riverside, California in 1996. They have released 5 studio albums and sold over 5 million units worldwide. The band's cover of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal topped Billboard Alternative Song charts in 2001 and was featured in the film American Pie 2. I used to love the American Pies. I haven't watched them in so long, but American Pie, like, they are one of those films that, like, they're like a signature of the 2000s. I gotta watch them. I really don't even remember them. It's been so long, but American Pie, wow. They've been signed to DreamWorks, Universal. Okay. Wow, okay. I'm gonna click on their cover. This was released under DreamWorks, May 2001. Okay. Did it chart on Billboard? It did at number 23. They don't have the certifications for the states, but platinum in the UK, gold in Switzerland, gold in Sweden, gold in Norway. Okay, so I mean, it's again. Now, I will say this: out of all the songs that I've reacted to that are covers, most of those songs, as I usually say, they're kind of impossible to mess up. Now, Smooth Criminal, I do not think is the case. I think Smooth Criminal is a easy song to mess up. So the fact that they made a hit from a cover of a song like Smooth Criminal, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear this. I gotta experience this. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm not gonna waste no time. Let's go. Okay, for one, I like that they put that in there. The lean forward, that's the signature of Smooth Criminal, and I love. I mean, again, it's the beat of Smooth Criminal, but I love they turned that into the riff. Dun 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 dun. I love that. No, vocally, not Michael Jackson, but who is. But he actually sounds pretty cool. Like, he sounds good. I wouldn't classify him as a vocalist yet. I mean, we're not even a minute in yet, so this is premature thinking. But He actually does sound good, and his voice fits this version of the song. So I'm liking it so far. But I like the lean they added the Smooth Criminal lean. That was dope. I actually want to see that again.
So she ran into the bedroom. She was struck down. It was her doom. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? 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 Annie, you okay? Would you tell us that you're okay? And the sound of a window, they struck you like a window, Annie. Came into her apartment with the bloodstains on the carpet. And then you ran into the bedroom. You were struck down. It was your doom. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. So we came into the outway. It was Sunday, but a black day. I could make a salutation, selling heartbeat, intimidation. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie?
Time out. Was that supposed to be Bubbles? I know Michael Jackson had a monkey named Bubbles. Was that supposed to be Bubbles? I don't know why my mind thought that, but that's hilarious. And I saw, it didn't say whether or not, I mean, this song came out during Michael Jackson's lifetime, so I would assume that I would see some type of controversy column in this in this summary on Wikipedia, but I don't see one. So I'm gonna assume Michael Jackson had no problem with this. I see they gave him his credit as a songwriter. So yeah, just out of curiosity, I mean, I'll try to do some more digging, but I would love to know if Michael Jackson had a problem with this. I would assume not. I mean, a song that he made at this point 20 years prior is pretty much back in circulation and a hit. I would assume he would have no problem with it. And I don't know the splits and the royalties and all of that, but I would assume he would have no problem with it. But I mean, if we know nothing else, since I've been doing these reactions, a lot of artists have problems when other bands or artists cover their music, especially if they didn't have permission. But even if they did have permission, just, I know Prince and other big names, they say, do not touch my music. So I would love to know if Michael had a problem with this. But this is dope, and it's so 2000s, by the way. Just from a just a visual perspective, this is so 2000s.
Are you okay? Would you tell us that you're okay? And there's a sound of a window, then he struck you a crescendo. Annie came into her apartment, left the bloodstains on the carpet. And then you ran into the bedroom, you were struck down, it was your doom. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Okay. Alright. I like that. I like that. That was cute. I love all of the references. They had the Billie Jean reference, the Thriller reference. I love how they kept the I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I love that. I love how they. I like this. I like this. This was a fun. At the time, modern version of a big hit, and I like that. I like that they put their own twist to it. That was dope. That was dope. I can't say anything wowed me. Not vocally, not instrumentation, visually, like nothing was like, oh my goodness, but it was just a good time. You know, it was good to hear, again, for the time, the youth embrace a classic like Smooth Criminal and kind of modernized it and put it into the 2000 sound. And a lot of fun. That's a good cover. That's a good cover. I don't have it like I'm sitting here because of course, like in comparison to Michael Jackson's version, it's like it's night and day. But like again, I'm really just putting it into perspective. That's a good cover. You know? And again, I just love the originality factor of it. How they didn't try to be Michael. You know, they pay homage, pay tribute, had some lighthearted, you know, kind of comedic undertone to it, but it was really it was a tribute. It's a good cover. It really, really is. And I'm gonna assume if there was no legality factor to it, I'm gonna assume Michael had no problem with this, which makes it that much better. Because as we know, like I said before, that's not always the case. That's usually not the case. So the fact that I don't see any legal matters popping up, I'm gonna assume Michael liked this. And if that's the case, I mean, shout out to Alien Ant Farm. And I would love to, matter of fact, let me go back. I would love to know where they got that name from. Their name comes from an idea Corso had about aliens and the Earth. It was just my daydream about our planet being seeded by entities from other dimensions. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. It was a daydream and okay. Alien Ant Farm. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of it. But as I always tell y'all, when it comes to names, the goal is, for me, if I introduce you to a record or a group or an artist, and I said, hey, who are you listening to? The goal is to be kind of enamored with the name from a markability standpoint that gets you intrigued. So if somebody walked up to me and I hear them listening to this song and I say, hey, who are you listening to? And they said, Alien Ant Farm. I'm not going to lie, off the bat, I would think of something like playful, kiddie, almost a parody-driven group. That's what I would originally think. That's why I'm kind of like not the biggest fan of it. But I would be intrigued. I would be like, who? Alien Ant Farm? Is that what you said? Yeah, the group is called Alien Ant Farm. Like, I would be like intrigued to find out more. So, I'll give him that. That's a good cover, man. It is. It is. And I can 100% see why it was a hit, because it pays tribute to the original song. But like I said, it incorporated so many of the 2000s elements that were like really, I can't, just up to date in regards to trends at the time, that I see why it was a big hit. That's dope, man. Look, I can't, like I said, I wasn't wowed by anything, but I would love to hear more from Alien Ant Farm. So if there's anything else from them that I need to check out, or y'all would want me to check out, leave it in the comment section, and I'll definitely check it out, man. Shout out to Alien Ant Farm. Great cover. But y'all let me know how y'all felt about it. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, peace.